Hello there, I'm Rectangle, also known as Captain Klutz. You might know me for a few reasons, either because you're Lizardon, or because you know me for my animations, my Somber War and Titan War animations, as well as my advert I recently made, my 5 minute long CivMC advert, as well as the fact that I'm responsible for the brewery config for CivMC, and I've also done some other configs here and there. For example, the Gold Forge for classics, and thus the basis of the Gold Forge for CivMC is mine, among other things. But we're not here to talk about that today. We're here to talk about something that's not very pleasant. It's the fact that I am. It's very hard for me to do this, but I am no longer going to be developing for CivMC. I'm just going to be playing if I don't get banned for this video. Um, Mostly for things that are out of my control. So, where do we begin? We should probably begin at the start of the problems, which were, oh wow, they actually messaged me. Okay. So, it started when Wing Zero reached out for me. Well, actually, I think I reached out to Wing first to do promotions. I showed him some examples of screenshots. And he said that's nice, but we don't want those because we want the real world and that we're going to use when the server launches. And I said, please write me back when it launches, and maybe you can add me so I can take promo photos. They didn't really reply. And then promotion, this channel that got made, they asked me to do. You may know these from the announcements of brewery and other things. They didn't give me many details to work with, but I created these posters for use on the subreddit for promoting CivMC. And then recently they reached out to me. When did they reach out to me? A couple of months ago, month ago, to ask me about brewery. They asked me if I had experience with brewery, and I said yes. And that's how I ended up writing the config for CivMC after chatting with Wing and sort of agreeing on how we wanted brewery to look. And that's kind of where the problem started. Um, Problems are that the admins really have not been treating me very well. Just today, without sending me a message, without sending an explanation, no announcement, no DM, no nothing in global. I checked, nothing in global. They removed my developer role, so they don't consider the fact that I've created the brewery config a valid reason for me to remain a developer for CivMC. So I think this is not just for server reasons, but also for personal reasons. Because, I think my thought process behind it is recently I posted something in general. Where is it? Where is it? Why can't I find myself? I posted something which was basically, I'll just get the image of it. I posted something which said, here it is. Basically, I leaked what was happening in development channel, and it's a bit of an exaggeration to call this a leak because I just said actually just what was going on. This was yesterday, and today I can no longer see the development channels. So it's very hard to assume that these two things aren't linked. Another reason is in the patron feedback channel, when there was the whole problem about the VAR candidacy for admin, when people were debating whether VAR is a good candidate. A couple of days after, I brought up the fact that I also applied for the community relations position. And there was just a big sort of drama cesspool about that, which I don't really want to get into. So yeah, I think I am not on good terms with the admins, and that is very prevalent. If you look in the DM they made me create for Brewery, when we'd go, let's see, this was a week without a reply, and I remember counting until from the start of this. Okay, so yeah, Wing messaged me on 3rd of July, and then I was doing all the development, asking a lot of questions on how I should make Brewery, blah blah blah, all stuff about the launch, all of this, throughout the whole of July. And then the very next time he messages me, it's to tell me to stop giving out clues, stop giving out detailed clues for Brewery. An entire month without feedback. And then the first thing you send them is you're doing things wrong, which is very nice to hear. And this is sort of like one of the messages that sort of really stuck with me is a sound text reply to when I said I'm getting people engaged in Brewery, getting people to enjoy the game. He said, that's not the point. Brewery exists to add flavor to the game, not to occupy 100 players and distract from the rest of the experience. So that's basically just saying if your Civ experience is mostly revolves around Brewery, you're not really a valid Civ player in his eyes. Yeah, that really disappointed me. I'm gonna leave this up on the screen so you can look at it. Yeah, sorry for the structure of this. It's all quite a lot of surprise to me. Well, less surprise, more disappointment that this has finally happened. So it's just kind of my thought process now. Yeah, that was fun. Well, where was the bit where they asked me about my admin application? Here it is. Remind me you're away for a large part of July. I'm on holiday. I know you applied to an admin position. Is that something you're still interested in? Is it, after you're gone for the month, would you have the time availability afterwards? I say, yes, I would. And then they say, okay, we'll circle back around to that. I was never contacted again about the admin position. Never got an official rejection. Never got a reason why VAR was chosen over me. Never got anything about like my other admin experience in different Discords. Yeah, that was it. That was really fun. What else is there? Honestly, I just want to talk about one of the things that really irked me is I wrote an announcement post for the subreddit And then Soundtech said he didn't want to post it on the Reddit. And that really bothers me because you need an account to log into Discord. And what if you're banned on the Discord? You can't see updates from the admins. Say you're just a player without a Discord or banned from the Discord. Soundtech has literally 0 posts on the subreddit about updates. Wing has 2 post-launch. 2 posts. One of them is to announce admin applications opening. One of them is to announce Diet Cola as a new admin. 2. If you're not on Discord, they don't care about you. They really don't. And I'm not counting Infra's post because Infra left, and I can see why now. They really don't care. For all the talk about how Discord is ruining the Civ community, they were just really happy to move all the announcements there. And, you know, if you're not on Discord, you don't get to see all the stuff like who is actually keeping the server running, which is mostly Diet and Icekeeper fixing shit tons of bugs. Like, admittedly, Wing and Soundtech are doing good work as well when they get the time, but it's Diet and Icekeeper have been really doing a phenomenal job. So yeah, if you're not on the Discord, good luck. Oh yeah, by the way, like 0 use of these patron channels. Jesus, like there's like 1 message in here every week at maximum, and half of them are from Brewery. Seems like they've kind of given up on getting feedback from patrons because it's not the feedback they wanted to hear. So, oh yeah, they never did the finances, did they? They promised to release the finances a month and a half ago. They never did. I kept bothering them about that as well. If I could show you the dev channels, I would, but I've been removed from those. Haha. Yeah, they've got so much money, they don't know what to do with it. There's enough money now in the bank to run CivMC for 2 years. They've already said that they're going to continue doing it for free, which is honorable, but yeah, I have no idea what this money is going towards now. And if I have no idea, even when I get to see the dev channels, then I feel sorry for the patrons who are still giving money to this, because God knows what where it's going, where they think it's going. It's nice to see so many people supporting CivMC, but I don't know how they do it without knowledge of where it goes, what it's used on, any finance breakdowns or things like this. It's crazy. Yeah. Oh, this is a fun one. If you search for the occurrence of thank in this DM where I've been, you know, creating promotional material, applying to be an admin, and creating brewery, 0 instances of thank you from Soundtech and Wing. This single instance is just from Soundtech's announcements post where he role plays the Master Brewkeeper. Everything else is from me here. Only 4 results for thank you, all of them from me. That's nice to see. So what am I trying to get at here? If you want to improve the Civ genre... Oh yeah, before I say that, I would really bother them sometimes about questions like, where are end rods? Where are placeable grindstones? Where are things in the aesthetic factory? Blah, 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 things like that. I would really pester them about this stuff. And sometimes they'd ask me a question back like, what do you mean by this? I'd explain, and then I'd explain immediately, and then they wouldn't reply. So yeah, if you want to help improve the Civ genre, I hope these 2 people like you. I'm not going to say the admins, because Diet has always been cool to me. He's I've never had problems with Diet, but these two, you better hope they like you, because otherwise they'll just spend weeks, months at a time not replying to you. Some questions that you ask them will never go answered, and you won't get any thanks or any credit for it. What credit did I get? I got 1 ping. If you don't understand, I pretty much revolutionized the whole brewery config. I shat out a config in 2 weeks with 240 brews. That's never been done before. Each single one was unique, and we launched with like just a handful of issues. It's just so disappointing. These people, they complain about how they don't have time. I'm like them. I work a full-time job. I have people in my life that I spend time with. I'm not spending every weekend. I don't have every weekend free to work on this. And you'd have thought that being in a similar position to these guys would mean they respect you, but they just really don't. It's really sad. It's really sad. And yeah, I'm just giving up, really. I'm not going to do anything rash, like release the brewery config or anything like that. I'm not that kind of person. And the reason I said yes to the promotion and writing the brewery config is I care about players, you know? I want people to have a good time. I didn't like how there was no brewery config on the server that advertised brewery, and I created promotions. Promotions, by the way, do you want to know how many people they reach? 44,000. 44,000, and I get, the only things I get, look at this, the promotion channel is empty apart from you called something the wrong name at 3:40. Smiley face. Very good. 44,000 people reached. I even shared this with them, that I had reached potentially tens of thousands of people with this advert that I had created for free, by the way. You can see the response here. I've been asking since the beginning of the genre, oh, can you give me Super Friend to let me, fly around the world and record people and create more adverts for you for free, or any announcements or promotions or whatever you want. No reply. Not even a no, we're busy with fixes. Not even a we love your work, but it's not the right thing for us. Nothing. For months. 2 months, nothing. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, if you want to create stuff for CivMC, don't get your hopes high. This has been my experience. I don't know if yours will be different, but I know that for as long as Sound and Wing hold veto, basically, over what can and can't be added, over who can see the factory mod config or not, over promotion and brewery and all these things, I know I'm not going to get listened to, so there's no point in me putting in any more effort to this. And if you want me, you can find me in Lusitania, playing the game, farming, a man of my talents. Really? Unfortunately, yes. Just so disappointed. So sad. Keeps me up at night, you know? What did I do wrong? Why was I not good enough for these people? But I think I've done all I can. And, yeah. Hopefully I don't get banned for this. Just, if you ever think about being productive with Civ, just consider this your warning. Yeah. Hope you have a good day. Bye.